we don't do enough learning how to become digital journalists in this school. Or maybe you could do something that will change everything, okay? Because there's a lot of people my age who aren't changing things. Websites, you know, they're killing us, you know? That's a cynical attitude, all right? Yes, it's taking advertising away. Yes, there's a thing called Craigslist. Yes, when I want to sell my bike, do I put it in a newspaper? No. I put it in Craigslist, of course. I know that's killing advertising. I get that. But the thing is that you guys are now here. You're going to come out of college and you're going to provide a foundation. It's Mojo. It's mobile journalism, and the cell phone has basically become one of the most not just the most important communication instruments, but communication in terms of video, picture taking, everything. Word called that we just did when I ran across the room. What did you do? Yeah. You panned, right? One of the things that's most frowned about in videography is panning. What happens when you pan? What happens when you're actually watching video and you're actually, you know, like those old family videos and you're getting the pictures of the kids running around the yard and that sort of thing? What does the video look like? What's that? It's unsteady. Yeah, it's unsteady, you know. Could you have maybe filmed that better so maybe it'll be more watchable? Angles, right? You get angles. If I'm doing a videotape right now, okay, do I want to just get me? Who else do I want to get in the video shot? You see Dan, you see what he's doing, right?
He's getting the crowd.
Yeah, he's getting the crowd. He's getting the crowd, right? What do you think he's going to do with that crowd? You think he's going to like pan from me to the crowd? Or he's going to do? What's he going to do? Cut. He's going to edit and cut. Okay. He's going to splice it together, and he's going to put my voice over you looking at me. All right. This half of the room, I want you to film me going this way. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing again. Right. You film me this way, and then this side of the room, you're going to film me this way. Okay. But don't move your cameras. Go. There. See? Now what you got is actually me running over here. Okay. Right? And then what you do is you splice it together with me running over here, okay? And at the same time, the camera stays steady, okay? There's no shaking, and another big thing, no blurriness. That's the #1 way people actually get their news nowadays. It used to be a Yahoo search. Now it's a Google search. How many people actually go to Google for their news first? Okay, if you hear about something happens, where do you go? Twitter, right? Yeah, you go to Twitter too. You go to Twitter? Well, that's a good point. You go to Twitter, okay? You go to Facebook, right? You want people to actually like hit you. You want people to actually like go to that search engine and, you know, watch the video all the way through, and then maybe suddenly they'll look at the other videos you've made. Let's look at some of the videos I've made, right? Right? This one right here. 3,100 views. One of my most popular videos.
Here comes it. Shenton, do you like rice and beans? Like rice and beans? Oh, sing a word of feeling.
What a feeling.
Oh, what a feeling, dance on the gun.
Oh, what a feeling.
I have 3 big static principles in journalism: accuracy, clarity, and focus. Is it clear? It's very clear, right? I mean, you can see them very easily. What about it's not just clear in terms of the picture, but also the sound, right? Everybody could hear him. What was he singing? Well, what a feeling, dancing on the ceiling. Maybe that would bring a little bit of laughter, you know? So it's not just important to have the tools, not just important to know how to use the tools, but it's also it's also important to have a plan. This is my embedded reporter experience. As you can tell, I'm in serious danger right there. I'm interviewing somebody at a dining hall in England. But I brought a computer with me. This thing is a 10-year-old computer. Look at this thing on the side. Anybody ever recognize this thing? What's this thing?
Air card?
It's not even an air card. It's a wireless card. It's an air card, but it's not one that's actually hooked up in the Verizon Wireless. Okay. This thing actually gives this thing the internet. If it wasn't in there, this thing wouldn't get the internet. Okay. I mean, it looks like it's going to start eating something or something. What can I do with this thing? How did I basically like transmit reports? Do you think? Yeah, over the internet. But what communication tool did I use? Email. One of my big things today is that you don't necessarily have to know all the Flash stuff, all the Photoshop stuff to be an effective mobile journalist. Okay, you can use the tools of the trade that everybody's been using for years. Okay, because what do you have to do when you're a journalist? What did you say before? You have to be first. You have to be first. The advantage of saving things on an email, attaching to and sending it to yourself, as opposed to maybe putting it on your computer. What could happen?
Well, if you save it in an email, you can access it from any computer.
That's right. You can get access from any computer. Anybody else? What do you think could happen with this computer right here? This thing's like 10 years old.
Break.
It could break. Okay. You know what? You know what's funny? This thing has never broke. Okay. This thing had Mundo viruses in it. Okay. This thing's only 2 years old. And what we're going to do is we're going to blog. Okay. You know what the difference between a blogger and a reporter is, though? You're actually not just going to blog. You're going to be reporters. You're going to become bloggers, but then when you get it to me, I'm going to turn you into a reporter. Now, what's the difference? You're going to send it to me. What am I going to do? I'm going to edit it. Right? That's the difference, actually. That's how Congress defined it. All of you can like do blogs on your own, but if you want to get published, you want to get seen, you want to get read, you want to become essentially a journalist, a reporter. And the way you do that is you have to have humility and you have to be edited. Because what did I mentioned 3 static principles of journalism that I go by. What were they again? Accuracy, clarity, and focus. Right. So it's always better to have a team work with you than maybe just one person. So why don't we do that right now? All right, everybody emailing over me? All right. Just pretend you're on deadline. I'm the editor and I'm saying, I gotta have it now. I gotta have it now. Tara is a junior in marketing and journalism. She lives in Bergen County, about 45 minutes from Rutgers. She is interning for New Jersey PERG, a campaigning program. Tara is currently raising money for families in Haiti. What do you think is the most interesting part of that paragraph right there? Yeah, duh, right? Haiti. So what do you think maybe the first thing I should read in that paragraph is? I should write about Haiti, right? You do? Okay, now we got our blog. Now it's been edited. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here to Rutgers Reporter, blog, and new post. Put it in here.